Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. So, the Bitcoin hash rate is recovering nicely, and I believe that it kind of signals a good move by mid September. I know a lot of you, we've said this before, a lot of you think hash rate follows price or follows hash rate the other way around. It happens both ways, and this time I do think price will follow hash rate because the drop in hash rate was not induced by price this time. The drop in hash rate was immediately induced by China, and I think that has had a drag on the overall price, like I've said before. But if we look at the recovery rate of the hash rate, we hit about a month ago, we hit 84 million terahashes. Now we're at like 110. So that is a recovery of 26 million terahashes in about a month. Another 26 million would put us at about 136, which I kind of have us pinned for the beginning of September. Now, 136 I don't think is quite enough to really have like a huge jump, but I do think like once we get to the 145, 150 region, I think we can have that jump. And I think like to get from 136 to 150, it will take another half a month or so. So that's why I have pegged beginning of September. And if you look at the beginning of September, a lot of things are happening. Yes, EIP 1559 is happening tomorrow, but I don't really think that's a huge event for anything but Ethereum. But if you look at like the NFT development, maybe some of the DeFi coming back, as well as like a lot of the stuff coming out for like Cardano, the parachain auctions for Polkadot. I have no idea when the parachain auctions for Polkadot are actually going to be. I'm going to assume that it's after Kusama finishes. I think that's going to be kind of mid-September as well. There's a lot of stuff like gathering for mid-September that can have a very bullish effect on the market. Of course, the wrench in all of this is the regulations. Gary Gensler's statement that all ICOs are securities yesterday definitely does not help the market. But I do think there are people in Congress that are working to correct that. And I think Hester Pierce's safe harbor provision, which actually gives coins X amount of years to desecuritize, will actually somewhat be adopted. And that will definitely help a lot of crypto investors and a lot of crypto projects. So that's where I have it right now. Mid-September, maybe for us to break 50K. I hope it breaks 50K before that, but I'm really looking at mid-September for 50K. We might actually get to 50K a little bit before that, but we'll get hung up around 50K and we'll go back and forth. But I do think it's going to be a month and a half, roughly 6 weeks before we break 50K. Just watch it break tomorrow and prove me wrong. But either way, I think we're getting very, very close to breaking 40K because now when we're actually dipping back down, we're not dipping down nearly as hard. We only went down like 2,000 last time below 40K, and now we're going to attack 40K again. So I foresee 40K breaking in the next week or two, and then it might take another month for us to solidly break 50K. 50K being halfway to 100K is a solid psychological marker, and if we break that, I really do expect a lot of alts to just explode on the way past 50K. And after 50K, I think like 60K and then 64K, as you can see the all-time high is 64.7K. After we break like 65K, that'll be another big barrier because a lot of people bought at the top. Now they're going to want to sell. But if we break through 65K, then we're in pure price discovery mode. And I think that price discovery mode can carry us to 100K. So that's how I see us getting to 100K by the end of the year. And 100K will be another big psychological marker. I'm not really sure we can break that particular marker. But at around 100K, when the alts all like burst up, that's really when I'm going to be looking at selling because I don't know. At that point, I'll have made enough money. Even with like, I got like 85% fished or something. I'll have enough actually to, I'll have enough profits even with the minus 80% to actually sell. I'll be way over my original investment amount. And, like that's pretty good profits to reel back in and then consider what I'm going to do once the market goes bear again. And I don't think the next bear market's going to be quite as long because this bull cycle, I think, is going to be a little longer than the last one. So we might only be like a year or two bear market, and I will probably buy like about a year later back into the market to see like what I can actually make gains. Yes, the coins for next cycle will probably be different from the coins from this cycle, and I'm going to be looking at newer projects that are coming up that actually have a lot of utility to invest in at that point. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.